Chef Lily cooking in the hood. So today I'm back with y'all and I'm gonna make some barbecue meatballs. I'm gonna do the turkey ground beef today and not regular ground beef. So let's get started on this good meat. Okay, now in the bottom of this bowl I got a slice of white bread that I soaked in a little canned milk. Because people use breadcrumbs, but my grandma always used regular bread soaked in a little milk. So that's in the bottom of my bowl. So I'm going to add a 16-ounce package of ground turkey meat to my bowl. So you know, turkey meat don't have much flavor. You have to season it up just like you have to do a regular turkey. You know, that meat there be flavorless. So I got to put a lot of love in this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add 1 Italian sausage to the turkey meat. We're going to take it out the casing. I can get it open, y'all. You know, I miss y'all out there. Today I'm just going to do some barbecue meatballs, but I'm also going to do deep fried potato dumplings made out of baked potato, which I baked last night, so it'll be cool today for me to film. So I have the wet sliced bread with the canned milk, the 16-ounce ground turkey, and 1 Italian sausage in there. So we're going to take that and we're going to blend it together with our hands. Because your hands is the best tool. Before I mix all the other stuff in there, let's get this mixed up. It's going to give that turkey meat some good flavor. Okay. Wash my hands. Now in this frying pan, I have a half an onion and 2 whole garlic cloves that I'm adding to my turkey meat. I thank y'all for responding and watching my show. I really appreciate it. It shows much love. And every time I see a view or somebody subscribe, I get teary-eyed because I'm nothing but a bag of water, y'all. I enjoy that y'all enjoy watching me because cooking is my life. I love it. Okay, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. We're going to add a teaspoon of Tony's Creole seasoning. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of this smoky mesquite barbecue seasoning. So, we're going to put 1. Since it's barbecue meatball, we're going to use most of this seasoning now. 2. Okay? We're going to put a teaspoon of onion powder. We're going to put 2 teaspoons of dried parsley. Okay. We're going to put a teaspoon of dried chives. Don't pay me no attention, people. So that was just a teaspoon in there, huh? Get rid of that. And we're going to put a teaspoon of chili powder. Okay. And a couple of dashes of soy sauce. So we're going to eyeball this, just a couple. Okay. We're going to get the spoon out here and mix this up.
That was about like 2 tablespoons.
That probably was 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Because you don't want it too salty because you got salt in it.
Mm-hmm.
Mix all that up. It smells good though, people. It's gonna taste better than it smells. You really don't want to use your hands because you don't want to heat up your ground beef because it'll get, your meat because it'll get tough. So when you mix it, use a spoon. Okay. Now, I'm gonna wet my hands so it's easier to mix these meatballs. We're gonna make all 5 meatballs, I guess. Alright. See how many we gonna get him. Two. Now, if you want to, you can always buy the meatballs in the bag at the grocery store and use those. But today we're gonna use some homemade meatballs. But since the last time I saw y'all, I'm supposed to be going in the hospital, but my surgery was postponed, so then I had a lot of things going on at home. That's why y'all haven't heard from me. My house they did a shootout out here, and they ended up shooting my windows out. So I was dealing with a lot of stuff, but it's all good. God is good.
That's why the show was called Definitely Cooking in the
Hood. That right? That right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a little meatballs up here. And I know I'm gonna have a lot of people like to use ground turkey nowadays. It's turning their nose to other kind of meat. But I like it all. Let me watch this. Wash my hands. Get this pan on so it can get hot. So we're gonna brown these meatballs, and then we're gonna put it in a preheated 375. Oh no, that go in the sauce when I brown it. We're gonna put it in the preheated oven at 375, and then we're gonna cook it for another 10 minutes after we brown it. Let me get my cast iron skillet hot here. Now, if I wasn't filming y'all, this thing would be screaming hot by now and smoking up the whole house. But now that I'm filming, you know how you say you watch water don't boil? That part. That part. So we're going to clean this pan up here while we waiting on this pot to get hot. So my cameraman here, he wanted some deep fried potato dumplings. So next time, I'm gonna make some biscuits for y'all out of a baked potato. I'm gonna show you how to make some homemade hot potato biscuits, y'all. And they are so good. You're gonna love it.
Some homemade stuff right there.
Yeah, you're gonna do some biscuits out of a baked potato. No, you didn't. I gotta show them. Girl, give me that. Let me show you what my cameraman doing to me, y'all. You see what you just put in front of the camera, right? Listen, people. This is herbs. It's not that kind of herb you smoke now. He thought that's what it was. He went over there, grabbed it, went down. I cook with this. Don't smoke it.
Oh boy! Hey.
Oh, he thought that was some good, y'all. That's what he thought.
Ooh.
All right, y'all.
Take a look at these meatballs.
See, so I'm gonna put this up while that's trying to get hot. take my jelly and my barbecue sauce, which goes on the barbecue meatballs. And tell you something, grape jelly is the secret to good meatballs. Grape jelly, when you're making your meatballs. A lot of people don't know that secret, but I'm going to share it with you today.
Shit, my sister.
So I'm going to get rid of this stuff. Well, my pan's still trying to get hot. It's acting funny, y'all. It's like it know I want it to get hot, and it's just saying, "No, I'm gonna make you wait for a little while since you want me to." You know, table here. I'm going one of my seeds.
Talking.
So we're gonna brown these meatballs on all sides before we put it in the oven. My pan's screaming hot now. Okay. What am I going to use to turn it? I'm going to use this spoon since it's got a little hoop in it.
What you thinking about?
I don't know. I'm happy and I'm excited because I love that people loving to watch me. You know, it took me a long time to get the courage up to do this. You know, so and I figured since that makes me happy, I need that in my life after what I was going through. So I decided to go on and give it a try. So we're gonna brown them on all sides. Got that little brown crust on, that's what we want. Ouch. Ow.
Those cook quick.
Yeah, it don't take but a minute. Because after we brown these on both sides, and then, because it's going to be cooked halfway, and then we put it in the oven, it's going to finish in there. So it's just only going to take like 20 minutes, y'all, to do all this, to get it done and taste good. Yeah, so back to, I had a lot going on. Y'all, when that bullet came through my house, and I happened to sit up on my sofa, and it went right behind my head into my wall. And I was like, thank you, Lord. And I was sitting by it where the bullet landed at, but I had to go to the restroom. But I sat up and just sat there. And I've never experienced nothing like that before. But, whew, to experience something of that nature, it makes you cry to God and love God a little more. Because it wasn't nothing but him that bullet didn't hit me.
Okay.
And I'm getting a little teary-eyed, you know?
Well, no, ain't gonna get teary-eyed. We know you safe. You are here.
I ain't nothing but a bunch of bag of water people. I cry at anything, you know? That's just the emotional person I am. So now I have the police messing with me. They want to put stuff on my son. I'm just going through so much, but I'm not going to let the devil steal my joy.
Okay.
He cannot have it. So y'all pray for me out there. But like I told him, what God have for me, can't no man take it away.
That's right.
So when I was blessed with this place, I was in transitioning. I was practically homeless. And it was only God that opened the door to get me in this place. In like 2 weeks, I think it took me like maybe 3 weeks to get it together. He told me, and I fell on my knees one day and I said, Lord, and this is the true story. I say, Lord, I was in the shower at my auntie's house. And I fell on my knees crying. And I say, Lord, I can't take this. I don't know what to do. I'm in this position and it's not my fault. And I want my own place. I don't want to live on nobody. Because you know, people get tired of looking at you sometimes. They act funny with you. And this was like, I think this was in June of 2014. And I went on the porch and told my auntie, I said, Auntie, I say, I'm going to be in my place by Thanksgiving. And she said, well, how you going to do that? I said, I'm not going to do it. The Lord going to do it.
Amen.
So, sure enough, people, guess what? I got my keys to this place the day before Thanksgiving.
Won't he do it?
He'll do it every time. So, and you know, and it's sad that we have police that see in your neighborhood that is not for you, against you. And they will always send prejudiced people to the hood that is not for us. Always want to call you the N-word, stuff like that. So it's a lot going on with me. But I'm not gonna let nothing deter me from doing what I want to do. I'm gonna handle the situation. I wish somebody out there hear my conversation and want to help me with the situation. You know? So, yeah. So I've been going through a lot for the last 2 weeks. So we done browned the first batch on all sides. Then we're gonna go to batch number 2. Brown it. Then we're gonna add our barbecue sauce, which I need to get my bowl so I can mix all this stuff. So we're gonna take this grape, 1 cup of grape jelly. Again, this is the secret to good barbecue meatballs. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't say ooh till you try it.
Okay. You don't even taste the jelly.
So you put that cup of jelly in the bottom of the pan, bowl. Then I have some Kraft sweet honey barbecue sauce. This is store-bought brand. And we're gonna add barbecue sauce to this grape.
You don't like Kraft to me.
Huh?
You don't like Kraft to me.
We're gonna mix that together. We're gonna use the whole bottle. We're gonna put a little water in here. So we're gonna add water anyway, a little water anyway, so why not use the rest of this sauce with the water in, huh? That probably was a half cup of water. Good half cup. Mix that up with that jelly. All right. Let's get this second batch turned. My oven is already hot. I preheated 375.
I thought you said your husband. Your husband?
Did I say that?
You said y'all. It sounded like you almost said
Yeah. So, the point I said that about my son is, I'm going to share it with y'all. You know, my son, he just turned 31 on the birthday. That's the one I cooked the meal for, my first video. But he did 10 years in prison. And it's like, no one in the law enforcement, or police want to see him do better. They always want to think he's doing something bad when he's not. But anyways, the good news is he has him a full-time job. He has a baby, my first grandbaby on the way, and he got on the Jacksonville Giants basketball team, semi-pro. So if you're from Duval, you know what I'm talking about. Duval. That's right. So he made the team. Somebody came to the job and seen him. He's like 6'7", y'all. He's real tall. Somebody came to the job that seen him working and played for the Jacksonville Giants and called the coach. And the coach asked them to send a picture of him. And the coach saw him. And the coach came and picked him up and took him to practice.
Wow.
That's God. You tell me God can't open the doors when you still don't have a chance even if you went to prison.
Okay.
You can make it. Don't let the devil tell you nothing.
Does
prayer work. Because this mama stayed on her knees. And no matter what people say, oh, he ain't going to be nothing. He going to stay in prison. Oh, no, you a lie. So when he come home this time, baby, he going to sit down. I prayed that on him. And he has no interest in the street. Now, when he first ran, he wasn't up at 19. Oh, yeah, that's good. So he did 10 years when he was 19, y'all, and he made it home. He got out October 2017. He'll be home going on 2 years. And I'm just excited. He has a good girl. She's good for him. And, you know, hey. But as long as I have to keep fighting these people that try to put stuff on my son he's not doing, I'm going to keep fighting. Okay. So we got that done. So we're going to take this jelly and this sauce and we're going to pour it over the top of these meatballs. Just like that. So, but you know what my son told me? He said, Mom, I don't understand people that get out and come back. He said, I would never give them people no more his time. He said, I always stayed on them young. He said, man, you coming back through the line. What's wrong with you, man? He said, Mom, there ain't no place for a black man to be, and I would never go back. And believe me, he's not. Especially with my situation, I need it. So now we're going to put this in a 375-degree oven for about a good 15 minutes. You say 15 minutes. So while that's cooking, we're going to make this dough for these potato dumplings. Now, people out there, if you have a cast iron skillet, never, 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 never put it in dishwater. Dish soap ruins your pan. It rusts out and it takes the flavor out. All you need to do is run you some hot water. Run you some hot water. Rinse it out. Never put dish soap in your cast iron skillet. Dish soap ruins it, it rusts it, and it messes up the whole pan. And then you be wondering, why my pan rusting and why it look like that? That's because you're washing it in dishwater. So don't do it. All you gotta do is rinse that thing out. It's still hot though. Wipe it out, and you're ready to use it. So we're gonna wash these up. Okay, people, sometimes I have to sit down because you know my situation. So I'm going to sit down and we're going to do this. We'll hit this thing here together. So what I got on this plate here is one baked potato. Nice and hot. And we're going to take the meat out of this baked potato and put it in a bowl. We want all the good meat. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot.
Hot potato.
Hot potato. So back on the stove, my grease getting hot, so we can fry these up. When I first made these, y'all, people was going nuts over this stuff here. It was funny. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I mean, you know, to turn out that good like that. But, hey, when you least expect things, mash that down a little bit. You're going to put this butter in there. That's a half a stick of butter, y'all. Melt it. Can't have potato out, but it got to have that butter flavor, right? Okay. I don't have a potato masher, but this is cooking in the hood. So some things I'm gonna get, y'all. You know what? I'm finna do the old. I'm finna get a cup and match that up.
Okay.
potato, get some of the lumps out of it.
Wow, that definitely did the trick right now.
It's old fashioned, y'all. Sometimes you don't have things, you make do.
Okay.
I grew up in the South, raised on the farm. And you know, I used to hate to go to the farm in the summertime. I hated it. But I used to be glad to see my mama coming when I used to be sitting on the porch and my grandma say, at night, you know, they had outhouses still back then, unless you lived in the city. So at night, when I had to go to the bathroom, when I first went there, she said, go out there and use it. What? That's about a half a mile back in the woods. Ain't nobody out there. I ain't going out there. So she put me a giant foot tub in the room. I'm going out there. So I used to sit on the porch at her house, and boy, when I see my mama's car coming up that road, I be running out. I'm ready to get back to the city. Okay. That's good and mashed up, y'all. Good. So we're going to take a tablespoon of parsley. You know, chives would be good in here too. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons. Chives would be good in here too. Green onions. You can put in here basically pretty much what you want. I have done it with ground beef in it. Half a teaspoon of pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt. Cause you know potatoes will hold all the salt. Season that up. And we're gonna use a teaspoon of garlic powder. Uh-oh. Okay.
Never can have too much garlic, it's alright.
Never. Now, you're gonna take 1 egg. Crack it in now. I know they say you should crack it in another bowl and all that stuff, but hey. Y'all wait to see some of the hors d'oeuvres I'm gonna make for y'all. Oh man, y'all gonna love that stuff. So in this cup I got a cup and a third of self-rising flour. I'm finna stay all purpose. Y'all just have to.
Say it again now?
See how this turned into a dough?
Oh yeah.
D-O-U-G-H. Did I spell that right?
D-O-U-G-H.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I had a cup and a third cup of flour in that cup, y'all, but that's just in case you need more, but it looked like my dough, so I probably use a half a cup of that flour, maybe a cup. Okay? But you put it into your till you see it come into a dough. When you see it form like this into a dough, then you know it's ready. Okay? So flour, it all depends on. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your potato, the dumpling dough mix, and you're going to roll it into a ball like this.
Okay.
See? And then you take a piece of cheese, you put it in the middle, close it up, and there you go. Now when you fry this, the cheese is going to melt in the middle and it's going to be so good. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is, let me bring this on. Ooh, the grease getting hot, y'all. Put that right there, and we're going to roll these potatoes balls on up. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. Number 2. Well, this is going to be good, y'all. Y'all try this, and let me know what you think. We probably get about 6 or 7 balls out of this. Put the cheese in the middle. Close it up. Now y'all wait, I make these biscuits for y'all out of a baked potato. I'm gonna blow your mind. I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna blow y'all mind with. Okay. Cheese in the middle. Close it up. y'all. We probably get about 10. But that's number 4. This number 5. I still got a couple of little cubes. Dough in there.
That's gonna be good.
Cheese in the middle. I had a friend. He loved these. And I think I fixed it for him one time. And every time he saw me, he cussed me out. He say, "How you gonna get me hooked on something like that and then don't make no more for me?"
Messed up.
Cause nigga, when you make me mad, I ain't doing nothing for you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That part. Roll that up. So we got 8 of them. I was close. We got a good 8 of them. Now this is from a cameraman, y'all. He wanted this. He said, "I want some kind of deep fried potato." I say, "What, like potato dumpling?" Yeah. So I told him I'd make it for him on next time we feel.
Yes.
Now you can dip this in ranch dressing if you want to, or you can just eat it plain. But you know, I have another I'm a sauce lady. I take anything and make sauce out of it. So I'm gonna show y'all them tricks too. Cause I'm gonna do some country real fried country rib wings. But you know everybody always do chicken wings. I'm gonna show you a different way to do country fried ribs dipped in the sauce. I call it wing because you know you can do it like at a party. You ain't gotta have chicken wings all the time, but you can have chicken wings also with it, so it doesn't matter. Okay.